Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was about to edit this video and I realized that I didn't film an intro. So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole. First of all, thank you so much for watching, and second of all, I sit down today and I kind of just had out a new technique of filming, so let me know if you guys like it. Also, I did kind of a chit-chat get ready with me today, more than my regular get ready with me, which is just me applying makeup. Anyway, this is the look that I came up with, and I used mainly one palette, but I did dip into two different other palettes to create this look that I created right here. If you guys want to know how I get this look, just keep on watching. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Bye! Hey guys, so today I wanted to kind of test out this new filming technique. I'm not going to be doing a voiceover today. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys, my merely 75 followers, but thank you. You know who you are. I wanted to create this look that I have on my left eye and just kind of talk to you through it. And you know, I feel like this video is gonna be a little bit more personal, and also I'm getting over a cold, so I figured if I filmed a video with a voiceover, I would be congested and like I'll have a hard time talking and stuff like that, so I didn't want to do that today. Also, if I do cough or I sound congested, I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold. Anyway, I have all my stuff laid out here, and I'm going to show you how I achieved this eye on this eye. When I initially started this makeup tutorial or makeup look, I wanted to do a burgundy, and I don't know how. I guess the colors that I blended together just turned into a purple, but honestly, I don't mind it. I like the look that I came up with. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to. I usually don't take my eyeshadow all the way up to my eyebrows, but oh well, let's see how this goes. Anyway, I'm gonna start by applying this MAC concealer. This is the MAC Studio Fix concealer. I've had it forever. This stuff lasts so long, but it's not a primer, and I'm not gonna say it works just like a primer because I think that my Urban Decay primer works a little bit better, but I haven't picked out a new one. And the reason for that is because I'm not buying makeup in the month of January. I have way too much makeup. If I look at my bank account for the year 2017, I've probably spent over $1,000 on makeup. So I'm giving myself a little break, and that's why I'm not buying anymore. My boyfriend is playing video games in the living room, and if he heard me say that, he'd probably be like, yeah, fucking right, that there's no way you can do that, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, I'm gonna put this concealer on my eyelid. So I just place it with a packing brush, and then after I do that, I kind of just use my finger to kind of blend it. I also use a beauty sponge, but I can't find my beauty sponge right now. So I'm just gonna use my finger. Alright, so the first color that I went in with for my base, I guess, was actually a powder. It was my Clinique translucent powder. And I just took some on a blending brush and just set my concealer, and there's already red on here, so great, but you know what, we can fix that. Anyway, I went ahead and put some tape where I want my eyeshadow to end because I did that with this eye, so I want to recreate the look exactly the same. So I'm going to take each step that I took for this eye on this eye. Anyway, I'm going to take my Sigma F63 and go in my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just going to go in with my first color, which is going to be Red Ochre. And then I'm just gonna do what I usually do, which is start from the outer corner of my eye and drag it in towards the inner corner of my eye. I figured this eye was probably the best to do the tutorial with because you can see it straight from the camera. I hope the background noise isn't too annoying. I mean, I can barely hear it, but if you hear anything, I apologize. Alright. So I'm gonna do quite a bit of blending because I'm never satisfied with how much blending I do. And the Anastasia shadows are so buttery and creamy that I feel like sometimes I tend to pick up a lot, and I break my own rule, that is pick up a little bit and work from there. But what am I gonna do? And also, what I don't understand is, I love my Modern Renaissance palette, but I don't understand why my red ochre goes on my lid purple, because it's called red ochre. Maybe the ochre part means it's more of like a violet shade. Alright. And then after I pack on the Huda Beauty shade, I'm gonna go in with, after I go on with the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty palette. This is the Electric Obsessions. I got this for Christmas. It's so cute and tiny. I don't know if you can tell, but it like fits my hand. It's so cute. But I'm gonna go in with this red, this like burgundy red, and I'm gonna pick up another blending brush. This is the one that I was using. I was using a Real Techniques brush, and I can find it. Alright, scratch that. We're gonna go in with a E38 brush from Sigma. And I'm just gonna place that right here. This has more of a red payoff than the other one that I was using. So, I have 3 New Year's resolutions, and I figured I would share that with you guys, even though probably nobody cares, but I figured if I say them out loud, I would probably get better at actually going forward and doing it. I just watched Robbie Beauty Christie's like New Year's resolution and how she said that you shouldn't do that, but I feel like if I say it on video, I'm probably gonna look back at it and be like, okay, well, I remember I said I had to do that, so I'm going to try. So I have 3 New Year's resolutions. The number one is to not freak out. I freak out quite a bit. I get flustered, I guess, like if I can't find something or if something's not going the way I want it to. I like almost throw temper tantrums. I hate saying that because I sound like a child, but I do. I get really angry at myself and I beat myself over something that I shouldn't be beating myself up over. So that's the number one thing that I need to stop doing. And I'm just gonna take it day by day because this is already January 3rd and I've already had like 3 meltdowns, and that's not really a good way to start the year. So I'm gonna start over, kind of rewind and start over again. Anyway, my second resolution for the year is to oh my god, I had them written down and I like forgot what it was. Anyway, I'm still gonna blend a little bit more because it's not where I want it to be. Alright, my second resolution for the year is not to compare myself to other people because I tend to do that a lot, and I feel like I got better at it in 2017, but I still need a lot of work to do. I remember in 2016, I had like just a bad year. Maybe not a bad year, but like a year where I thought everything was not going my way, and I compare myself to other people all the time, and I'm like, why am I not as successful? Why am I not achieving what other people are achieving? And I get really down on myself about it, and I want to stop doing that. And even if someone is doing good, I don't want to like be jealous or aggravated that I'm not doing the same thing. The number one thing that I compare myself in is the fact that I'm still in school and I'm almost 26. My birthday is in next month, and my final class is supposed to be in August, and I know that I'm gonna get through it, and I know that as long as I keep studying and as long as I keep on with my degree, I'm going to get that degree. But the fact that like I see all these people that are so much younger than me graduating before me, it hurts, and like it makes me think, well, what did I do wrong? Why did I take so long to finally finish my degree? But you know, it doesn't really matter how long you take as long as you get there. That's one of the things that I need to keep reminding myself. And you know, Nicole, stop kicking yourself over it. Stop being like, oh my god, I should just quit. I literally have 3 classes left. If I would quit school now, it would be stupid. And I know that once I am done, I'm going to be so much happier about it. Alright, so anyway, still blending, and I'm gonna take that all the way up to my brow bone. I feel like I've picked up like 4 different palettes in this video, so you know, that's what I'm saying, that I need to stop buying makeup. That's one of the, I guess that's a new resolution, stop buying makeup up so much. Go through your makeup before you buy new ones. But that's, to be honest, that's not gonna happen, especially since I started this YouTube channel, and I'm so happy I did. I'm probably still gonna buy makeup. I'm just gonna give myself a month to kind of declutter and save some money. Besides, my birthday's coming up. Maybe I can ask people to, you know, my boyfriend to buy me some makeup. I'm totally kidding. Okay, and I'm sorry, I didn't tell you what brush I'm using. I'm using the all over blend to blend it all the way up to my brow bone. Alright, and then moving on, I'm going to take this tiny pointed brush by MAC, and this is the, oh my god, where the heck is it? It is the 226 SE brush, and this is how it looks like. And I'm gonna go in with the color Warm Taupe. And I'm just gonna like place it right here. Another thing that I was like, I remember last year being so worried about. So, I don't want to talk about where I work because, I mean, I'm a bartender, let's just say that. I'm a bartender, and a lot of people that watch my videos know where I work. And I remember last year I was really down on myself because I didn't make something that a lot of girls that worked with me did. And I was like, well, what is wrong with me? Like, there's something, and it really hurt my self-esteem. I kept saying like, why didn't I make it? What do they have that I don't have? And I shouldn't have been looking at it that way. I should have been saying, you know, I'm happy for you guys, and it's gonna be my time. When it's my time, it's my time. And the thing that I'm talking about, I tried out for this thing that I'm talking about 4 times before I actually made it. And in 2017, I made it, and I thought like, oh my god, this is all I ever wanted. I'm so happy. And yes, I was happy, and I was so happy that I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. But at the same time, it didn't solve all my problems. You know, like, it happened. I was happy about it, finally, but it wasn't the kind, I think, you know, the term, the grass is always greener on the other side. That's definitely what I felt. Like, oh my god, it's gonna be great if I can just make it. And when I made it, I was like, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that I did, but it didn't solve all my problems. So that's, again, comparing myself to other people, and I need to stop. And then my third resolution was to be more responsible and organized. That was my third resolution. And again, I feel like if I was more responsible. Also, I'm sorry, keep going back and forth. I'm using an E38 brush to blend out that brown that I put on my outer corner. I'm not taking that all the way into my crease. I'm just gonna take it in the outer corner of my eye. Anyway, it's to be more organized, and I feel like a lot of times when I freak out, it's because I can't find something, or like I misplace something, and I like get angry at myself about it because it's like, Nicole, where is your head? I lose literally everything, and like it upsets me because I try to be organized and I try to write everything down, and even if I do, I can't, like, if I had a planner, I'd probably lose it. So that's one thing that I really need to get better at. I really need to remember where I put things. Maybe if I write down where I put things, I'll remember like I won't lose as much. Maybe that's a solution. Does anybody have any tips on this? Because I am the worst. I'm literally the worst. Like I'll tear apart my room to find something, and then I'll be in the last place I put it. Obviously, that's exactly where things usually end up being, but I can't tell you how many times I've lost sunglasses, headphones. Today I lost one of my most important notebooks, anything that I need to take to work. I just lose everything. So I really need to get better at being more organized and stop. I feel like if I'm more organized, I'll stop freaking out about so many things. And I freak out a lot about a thing. I freak out about a lot of things, and I hate it. Alright, so after I go in with that warm taupe color, I'm gonna go in with that cypress umber color, which is like a darker brown, and I'm gonna take that same brush because it's still brown, and I'm just gonna place it right on top of where I put the warm taupe, and I'm just gonna blend. I feel like I sound so congested, and I don't like my voice right now. I never like my voice, to be completely honest, but right now it's sounding very, very bad. And then after I put on that cypress umber on the outer corner of my eye, I'm taking that same MAC brush, and I'm just gonna blend a little bit more. Alright, now I'm gonna take this all over blend brush, and I really like this brush for this kind of blending, because if you like made any mistakes, or if it's too harsh on the upper corner of your eye, like where your brow bone is, it really helps out with it. Alright, so now to cut my crease. And to cut my crease, I'm gonna use the Bye Bye Under Eye. And how I cut my crease is I place it on the back of my hand, and this concealer is really good for this. I like the heart-shaped it for it too, but just because this is meant for heavy under eye circles, it's really good for cutting your crease because it's so thick. It's a very thick consistency concealer. And I use a little decolor brush. I'm gonna scooch you in a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. And just place it right here. Alright, and after I'm done doing that, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna make sure it's clean before, this Anastasia brush that came in one of the palettes I have. I have 2 Anastasia palettes. And I'm just gonna make sure everything is blended out. And I'm gonna take the color Tempera from the palette and just place it here. So 2017, in my eyes, for my year, was a really good year. I did a lot of things that I am very proud of. I did a lot of things that I never thought that I could do, one of which is starting this YouTube channel. And I just started my channel like maybe 2 months ago, so I'm really new to this, and I'm really happy that I did, because it's something that I've been wanting to do for almost 2 years now. But I always thought, well, there's so many YouTubers out there, you don't need another makeup one, they don't need another one. But I wanted to make my own because I love makeup so much, and I don't want to do this as a career. Maybe if it turns into a career, I'll be happy with it, but I just want people to know that it's because of my passion for makeup. If you saw everything that I buy with my hard-earned money, you would know that I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the concept of learning new techniques. I'm obsessed with the concept of new formulas. I'm obsessed with all of it. And I like testing out new products, and I like working with new products just to see what works with me. And things that work for me might not necessarily work for you, or this look might be too much. But anything that I can teach to someone else, that makes me happy. And that's why I decided to start this channel. Anyway, that's off topic. That's the number one thing that I'm proud of 2017. Other things that happened in my life. I got to go to Peru, and I'm from Peru. The people that know me, that watch my channel, know that I'm Peruvian, but I feel like if you look at me, you wouldn't really know that I'm Spanish. But yeah, I'm from Peru. I'm from Lima, and I got to do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, which is go to Machu Picchu. I've already been to Cusco. I'd been to Cusco in 2011. Yeah, in 2011 or 12, I think. But I got to go to Machu Picchu this time. The first time that I went, I didn't go. And it was unbelievable. I'm so happy that I went. It was so pretty. It was so beautiful. Like, when I was standing on that mountain, or the ruin, I just couldn't stop staring at it. I was like, oh my god, this place is beautiful. And sorry, that's again my boyfriend. This place is beautiful, and I really couldn't. It's not that I couldn't understand. I was like, I can't believe that people hundreds of years ago built this palace in the middle of nowhere, and it was just mesmerizing. I think I'm gonna say that. It was a mesmerizing experience. I loved it, and I'm so happy that I did it. Yeah, so anyway, back to the makeup look. Okay, so now that I've added the concealer on my lid, I'm just gonna blend that a little bit more. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Primavera from the palette, and I'm going to use this thing right here. I really like applying my shimmers with this. This like looks like it came in a toy makeup palette, but my nails are really long right now, and I despise how long they are. I feel like I can't do anything. I don't like long nails. I don't know. It's just a personal preference, but I just feel like I can't do anything with these nails, and they keep touching each other like this, and it's driving me insane. I can't wait to take them out. Anyway, I'm gonna add that Primavera color right on my crease, and I sprayed this brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, but I mean, you can spray it with water. You can spray it with your setting spray. You can spray it with whatever you want. It's gonna turn out the same. You don't need the Max Fix Plus, in my opinion. Alright, so now that I added Primavera on my crease, I'm gonna go in again with the shade Red Ochre, and tap a little bit of excess off, and go in all the way to the inner corner, right there, because I kind of erased what I had drawn before with the Primavera. And I'm just gonna go in and windshield wiper motions, back and forth. And then after that color, I'm gonna go in with that burgundy shade that I got in the Huda palette. This one right here. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but right here. Oh, what's pink? Is that what I wanted? I went a little bit too harsh on the inner corner, so I'm gonna take this brush and just buff it all out. I really hate having this stuffy nose. Picking up a little bit more of that Primavera color, and I'm just gonna place it on the lid again. Alright. I'm gonna take this tape off. And you see how, like, dark it gets from the shadows kind of building up here. I really like the way that looks. Anyway, now I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. So before I was using the Sephora, just their brand liquid eyeliner, but recently I got a STILLA sample of their waterproof Stay All Day eyeliner, and I find this applicator to be so easy to work with. I love it. So if anybody has a hard time using eyeliner, and I know, like, for me, it took me forever to get down the perfect wing liner, and you know, it takes practice. I remember one time somebody was mean on my Tumblr and said, "You suck at winning your eyeliner." I was like, okay, well, you know, I'm not perfect, but I will get better. And you know, I ignore things like that, but still, my eyeliner needs a little bit of work, but you know, I make it work. I like the way I do my eyeliner, and some people don't like that, whatever. So this is how I do my eyeliner. I like just follow along the line that I created with the eyeshadow. And I have concealer on my back of my hand still from cutting my crease. And then after that, I kind of just draw a line here. And I like to stay as close to my lash line as possible, because then I won't have that much trouble blending it out. Because if I go a little bit too high up, then I mess up my wing liner. And I've been there, I think everybody has been there. It's very frustrating. Alright, well, that's not the perfect line. But I'm gonna make it work. Because or else I'm gonna be here bringing up my eyeliner for ages and ages and ages. Alright. Where's the gap to this? You see this? I got concealer on my chin and back. But you know what? Whatever. I have a pimple right there, so I'll just conceal it. Alright, now for lashes. This is another thing that I'm so new to. I just started wearing lashes this year, and to be honest, it took me a while to get them right. I would always be afraid. I'm like, I don't know how to put them on. They're gonna look fake. They're gonna fall off. And it's happened. I was actually at an event, and my lashes were falling out. I had to take them off. I didn't have lash glue with me. I had to take them off and put mascara on. But I didn't make a big deal out of it, so it's not that big of a deal, but it was a little bit embarrassing. Anyway, see, this is why I don't like long nails, because I can't take anything out. Alright. I'll be right back while I try to get these out of the packet. The lash glue is tacky enough, so after I do that, I just take my fingers and I place it on my eyelid. I usually use a tweezer to do this step, but it's another thing I can't find. So I'm just gonna place it, and I like to hold it down here, because that's like the hardest place to get attached is the inner corner of my eye. Just hold it down here with this pointed back of my smudge brush, and just make sure that it's in there. Alright, moving on. And now I'm gonna add some eyeshadows to my lower lash line, my waterline. And I'm gonna be using just a MAC eyeliner brush. And I'm gonna go in first with that burgundy color from the Huda palette. And I'm just gonna keep that on my waterline. Ooh. And now I'm gonna be dipping into my Modern Renaissance palette again. That is here. And I'm gonna go in with red ochre again. Red ochre. I'm just gonna smudge it out here. And then taking that smudge brush that I used to put my lashes on, I'm gonna just smudge everything out. Anyway. Now for lower lash eyeliner, mascara for my lower lashes. And put some on the top, some on the bottom, and I'm gonna add a little bit more here. And I'm just gonna make sure that everything looks even. This is a very colorful look. I wasn't really expecting it, but this is what I came up with. So just gonna breeze through it. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more of actually no, that's not what I did. Sorry guys. So I went in with this shade right here, which I believe is called Tiger's Eye from Anastasia. And I'm gonna take a packing brush. Yeah, let's use this Urban Decay packing brush, and I'm just gonna take some of Tiger's Eye and I'm gonna put that right on the lid where I placed the Primavera, because this is more of like a copper gold than it is like a soft golden one, which is what is in the Modern Renaissance. And I really like the way this actually turned out more than I did with the Primavera. And I'm just gonna blend a little bit more. That's the completed look. Well, for my eyes at least. I feel like if I put on a full face, it would look a little bit better. So let's get to the full face. I'm gonna be taking that Bye Bye Under Eye that I was talking about before. I'm just gonna be placing that on the back of my hand. This is such a thick concealer. You really don't need a lot of it. So I bought like the $10 sample, and I feel like it's gonna last me for a very long time. And I'm gonna take, there's my beauty sponge. I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and I'm just gonna gently add it to my under eyes. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this concealer is literally so thick. You don't need a lot. There's my sniffling again. I'm so sorry. I really hope that I'm not grossing anybody out, but I really wanted to film this video today. And I hope that it helps, I hope it helps me with my New Year's resolutions. Because I never really like made it a point to say like, I'm gonna do this in 2017, I'm gonna do this in 2018, whatever. Like, I've never been that kind of person. But I feel like if I just sit down and like I think about the things that I need to change, because there's things that I do need to change about myself, that I'm gonna do it. So I'm curious if anyone wants to tell me what your New Year's resolutions are. If you have any, comment them down below. And if you have any tips for, you know, stress or freaking out or, you know, stuff like that, I would gladly hear your advice down in the bottom bar. Also, if anybody out there is really organized, would you please tell me how you do it? Because I try all the time. I buy planners, I set things on my phone, I make sure I'm responsible, but I'm not organized, if that makes any sense. So in the sense of, I remember to pay everything on time. I always pay everything on time, or like if a bill's due, or like if I have a test, I know when it is, but I'm not good at remembering when it is, because when I remember when this is gonna freak out. It's like, oh my god, my car payment's due next week, and then like I beat myself up over it, or I have a test in 2 days and I remembered like last minute. I'm like, oh my god, I know the test is tomorrow and I did not study for it. So, you know, things like that. Does anybody have suggestions on how to be more organized in that sense? Also, how to not lose things? If I made a list of everything that I've lost, it would not be pretty. Alright, after I do that, I'm gonna go in with that same Clinique setting powder that I was using before. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit and set my concealer with it. This is really, like, this is actually the only powder that I've used that I've liked besides my Laura Mercier palette. I mean, my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I have this one, and then I have a Maybelline Studio Fix one that I hate. Like, I remember the first time I tried to bake with it, I completely looked like a ghost on camera. Like, I went out with my friends for my birthday, and every single flash photography picture that I had that day, I looked like a ghost, and I hated it. So the two powders that I don't get flashback with are this Clinique, what is this called? 20 Invisible Blend powder, and there's quite a lot in back here, and my Laura Mercier one. I love it. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but you know, I took a chance on the drugstore one and that didn't work. But if you guys have any recommendations for a good drugstore setting powder, I would like to hear it, because, you know, I like affordable products. And now I'm taking this Too Faced Prime and Poreless. I'm just gonna set my whole face with it. And I don't really like the inner corners of my eyes. I'm actually going to kind of buff out what I did there. It's kind of like too red, I think, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna do that. I think I'm gonna add some gold on the inner corner. Actually, I'm gonna go into my Prism palette. I'm gonna take that Eternal bronzy gold color, place it right on the inner corner. Oh, that's not good. And now I'm gonna bronze up my face, and I'm gonna use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. Oh my god, I hate being sick. I hate it. And I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. contour brush that I love. It's so soft, and just place it on the lower point, like right here. It's better for me to show you than to tell you. So this is, I just tap my brush into the bronzer. I don't swipe. And because I swiped, I'm gonna take the excess out. And then I just gently place it on my face. I feel like this video is gonna be so long. Oh well. My first really long, well, that's not true. the beginning of my channel, there was so many long videos because I didn't really know how to edit. And I'm not that great at editing yet, but I want to get better. That's another thing I want to get better at, is editing. And now I'm gonna do some highlighting, and I'm gonna be taking, where is my favorite highlight? My Becca Moonstone highlight. And I'm gonna be taking this Smashbox fan brush, and I love to wet my brush before I put on my highlighter. That's just a preference I picked up from the lady at the Mac Counter, and I like it, so I continue to do it. And then I just place it right here. And this, I only place highlighter on 3 places of my face. Here, and that's it. the only place I like to apply highlighter. And I apply quite a lot. And since I did kind of a purpley cut crease, gold cut crease, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Clay Play. No, just kidding. That's the name of the palette. My Amazon Ink Clay 12 Hour Blush in the color Party. There's 3, isn't it? That's why I say Party. And this MAC blush brush, and I'm just gonna place it on the apples of my face. And I always smile when I'm applying my blush. I don't know why. Alright, so now it's time for lipstick. And you know what? Since, what lipstick should I wear today? I think I want to wear this Makeup Forever one that I have. That's like kind of like a mauvey one. I don't know if that's gonna go good with this everything that's going on here, but okay. So I'm gonna try first this like Sephora lilac one. It's called Luster Matte. Because I want to see how it looks. But if I don't like it, I'm gonna put on my Makeup Forever one. But I will say, where's my mouth? I like Makeup Forever's formula for liquid lipsticks so much more than this one. This one's okay. But if you want something that's gonna last you all day, the Makeup Forever one, the Makeup Forever formula is awesome. But this liquid lipstick is really good, nice to work with. It doesn't dry out too fast. And I did a horrible job applying it, but what am I gonna do? I'm gonna fix it, is what I'm gonna do. And the way I fix my lipstick is I take, this has glitter on it, but I take a brush, a clean brush. You can find any of my brushes to be somewhat clean. Let me take this brush because this is where I use the concealer for, and I just line my lips when I kind of overdrew them and they were a big mess. And after I do that, I actually like this lipstick with the eye color that I created, so I'm gonna keep it on. And then I just pat it with any powder. You don't have to use the one I'm using. And this powder is translucent, so you can't see it. And I'm just gonna wipe it all away with not this brush. This brush, which by the way, this brush is my favorite face brush. This is a NYX brush. It is the multi-purpose brush, and to buff my foundation in, I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna be setting my face, and I'm not gonna be using MAC Studio Fix because I find that when I use it all over my face breaks out, so I'm not gonna use it. I'm using my Urban Decay Oil Control De-Slick. Alright, so that's it. That is it for this video. I'm sorry that I kind of talked your ear off, but I think that I needed this space to kind of get things out of my chest, and I'm really happy that I did. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos where I film my one eye instead of, you know, doing a voiceover. I just want to see what is better for you guys. I know that sometimes I get annoyed watching voiceovers, and I like seeing the person that's making the look kind of talk to me through it. You know, in the future you want a tutorial where I just talk and I don't talk about my personal life whatsoever, I can do that too. Just let me know. I like to know your feedback. Anyway, does anybody out there have New Year's resolutions? Does anybody want just to have a good 2018? Anybody have any goals they want to accomplish? Just comment down below, let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful 2018 so far. Bye!